Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So if you see the new scenery, I have moved. Then the bags behind me is low-key my stuff. So yeah, let's not worry about that. But today in this video, I want to talk about how law of detachment and law of assumption go hand in hand, and how I personally apply law of detachment and law of assumption together, and for me to gain my desire and what I want. Okay, so first, for people who don't really know what law of assumption is or is new to that, I'm going to explain what law of assumption is. Law of assumption is basically when you have a desire, right, and you embody the version of yourself that has that said so thing by just based off assuming. So let me give an example. Let's say you don't have a car, right? You don't have a car, and yeah, current state, you don't have a car. And by telling yourself that you already have that vehicle, basically embodying the version of you that has that vehicle, by saying I have this car, I have a car, I have transportation, I have this and that, reality will have no choice but to show that right back at you. So guess what happens? You get a car, you got transportation now. That's basically law of assumption in a nutshell. And how in law of detachment is basically when you have a desire and you decide to detach yourself from being in the state of needing or wanting your desire and detaching till it comes into fruition. For some people, that's how some people believe it to be, honestly, to be honest. But okay, wait, before I even say this, if y'all think that law of assumption is not real or whatever from how I just explained it, I was able to move out of my draining household with law of assumption. I got a car, well, I'm in the house and it's raining, so got a car with no job, mind you, no job, no nothing. Graduated high school. Boom. I almost didn't, I'm not gonna lie, I almost didn't graduate high school because of this one test I failed. And, you know, I low-key, I was affirming that I'm graduating high school. Then to find out, boom, I got all the requirements. We graduated. Manifested, going to college, currently going to college, got my classes set up, you feel me? Money, manifested money, getting money without income, getting things that I want without, you know, having a job, basically. You know, dream body. Like, hey, it's all there. It's I basically have everything I desire already, just from my assumption. I mean, this video is proof. This video is honestly proof that clearly it works. Now, I'm gonna tell you how I use law of detachment with law of assumption. So, usually, when in law of assumption, some coaches or whatever be like, oh, you need to detach from being so needy with your desires. You need to detach from wanting your desires so bad. And honestly, I don't really agree with that, because there's times where I wanted my desires really bad and I didn't have to detach, you know? Oops, my bad, guys. I didn't have to detach from the fact that, like, I didn't have to detach because I needed my desires really badly. Like, come on now. I mean, obviously. But how I use law of detachment is, instead of trying to detach from me wanting my desires so badly, I detach from how and the when it is going to happen. Because when you let go of the when and how something's gonna happen, you put yourself in that mindset that it's already it already happened. Because think about it, if you, let's bring up a house. If you want a house, right, and you're manifesting a house and you're like, oh, I have my house, I have my house, I have my house, and you're constantly searching for, how am I going to get this house though? I don't have no money, I don't know how I'm going to get this house, I'm this, I'm that, and a third. You're putting yourself in a state of lack, that you don't have the house yet, because you're searching for, how am I going to get this house? How am I going to get it if I don't have no money? How am I? You're creating circumstances for yourself. But if you detach from how and the when, and just, you know, have faith in yourself that you are going to have this, you have this house, you're moving, boom, you're putting yourself in a state of embodiment that you have the house already, and reality has no choice but to bring that into your 3D, which is your current state, current now. You know what I'm saying? So, and honestly, that's what I low-key did. It's how I moved, because I was so focused on, for so long, how am I going to move, how this, circumstances, how that, how am I going to get this, how am I going to move, how. And I peeped that, let me detach from how and the why and the when am I going to move, and just affirm that I'm going to move. And by doing that, look where I am right now, moved. So that's how you guys should apply with, you know, well, you guys, you don't have to, you know, that's the thing about law of assumption. You know, it's optional. It's less limiting than law of attraction, I'll tell you that. But try to apply that mindset with anything, whether a car, a house, a job, friends, a person, anything. Instead of focusing on the how and when, focus on you already having that and you embodying that you have it. So yeah, I hope this video helped you guys. And yeah, I just wanted to share this video. So bye guys.